The grips again for passing seated guard. Watch some of these days you're still struggling with it. If you're playing it like this, which is a stupid way of playing it, all I'm going to do is keep my hands on top of Charles. His hands is busy. I'm going to step in, make that first grip, make the second grip. As I push and lift, I can just run him over. And then I can start initiating passes, knee slides, cut cross, your smash pass. But Charles going to have his shoulders in front of his hips, okay? Because why? Because he wants to protect his feet. If he's sitting back square like this, with his shoulders in line with his hips, it's going to be an easy pickup. That makes sense? So he's going to be leaning forward. Notice the way when he's leaning forward, his shoulders are in front of his hips. And this is where you can struggle a little bit to put their back on the mat. Because even if from top position I step in and Car's leaning forward that little bit, see way now, I can find it quite difficult to put him down. So the first grip, okay, when I step in, grabs at the clavicle, from there, its goal is to push Car's shoulders in line with his hips. It's not to push his back on the mat. So when I get to here, that first grip just gets the shoulders in line with the hips, and that's a push. The second grip is a lift. The lift puts him in the teeter-totter position, that seesaw position. Just where he's about to fall over, the circle puts him down. And then I'm pinning that knee to the mat. So now when I move into split squat and I get my knee to the mat, I'm ready for the pass. So again, one more time on that. Especially if they're playing the position and he's really protecting his feet. Notice the way his shoulders are way in front of his hips. So again, I'll go for his ankles. I'll get top position. That allows me to step in. When I make that first grip, the push gets the shoulders in line with his hips. The lift gets his shoulders past his hips. The circle pins his knee and puts his back on the mat. And now I'm in the split squat and we can start initiating the passes. Let's look at if he's very good at playing Shin to Shin. So from here, even though good players, as we step in and I have top position, as I step in, Char keeps his shin in front. That makes sense. It would be very stupid of me to stay in this range now. I'm backing out. Okay, anytime Char gets his shin, even if I have top position, he will still get that grip. And again, from there, you get my hands on the mat, and you can start playing the guard from that position. So option one is, once I get my hands on top and I step in, if Char's shin is in front of mine, I'm backing out again. And again, we can start the whole hand fight again, and maybe I get his back on the mat and then we're in the split squat again. If he's very, very good at tracking you, you get people that when they're playing seated guard, they're just so good at this position. No matter where I go, when you step in, there'll always be a shin in front, which means then we're backing out again. So a trick we can think about is, when I come in and I'm hand fighting, I'm going to take a step out this way. The good players will track me. So as I take a step, yes. Okay, so the way he's circled out and the shin's still in front. From there, I just bring my foot back in. Okay, so just cutting that little angle. Because from our position, as I step in, if I come in directly just in front of him from there, that shin's always there. So sometimes just from here, taking a step, cutting a little angle. Notice the way Carl adjusted, that leg come out. Not super wide, but just enough so his shin's in there. Now I'll bring it back and step in. And now we're into the whole position again. So more time on that. So from our position, I'm trying to get top hand. Maybe first time I step in, Carl's shin's there. I back out again. Okay. Second time, I'm going to take that step. The minute he tries to track me, and people will still track you, but they'll kind of keep this in a little bit. So I'll cut the angle, I'll bring my foot in, and now I'm in. And now we're back into the sequence. That gets his shoulders in line with his hips. This gets his shoulders past the hips. And then split squat, and then start initiating the passes. One other option, I'm not a big fan of it, but you can play this as well. Sometimes from here, when I get top hand position and Char's really making that shin in line, so I know I can't physically step in, I can be here, and then in one moment I'll make a grip, and then I step in. Here, maybe I step in, charge ships there, step back out again, only now from this position, I'm going to release, make a grip and keep it pinned. Then I step in. So, I'll play around with just that Shin to Shin, guys, and if you're still struggling with the grips, focus on those details, okay?